Oh my goodness, this part right here. Well, that's just great. Thank you very much, Joker. Yeah, I messed that up there, and I tried to use the control explosive gel proximity, but for some reason all three exploded. So I had to reset at least one. And yeah, you can see that there's a Titan henchman coming right through the elevator there. This battle, though, be prepared. This is not the easiest battle in the game. It is legitimately hard. I start off pretty good, though. But even with that Titan henchman, I'm able to evade him pretty well. I do notice how in this game, the Titan henchman has a health bar displayed. It just now occurred to me in Arkham City, I don't remember seeing that for those enemies. So that's interesting. I guess they wanted to make it even more difficult so that you'd be surprised as to when the Titan henchman would die. Or rather be knocked out. I don't know if he would actually die. It's hard to say though, because, you know, they're on Titan. I don't know if they'd actually be knocked out or if they'd die. It's hard to say. I would almost assume that they die just because it's Titan, you know, kind of poisonous. And yeah, more enemies come in through another elevator, and this is where things get complicated. And then I get punched in the face by the Titan guy. So that was lovely. The best thing I can really suggest for this fight is to just keep on the move like what I'm doing right now. The more you evade, the more likely you are to avoid taking tons of damage. You have to combine that... Oh, I'm sorry, I bumped my mic there. You have to combine evading with throwing in some hits. That's really the only way you're going to win fights like this. There's a fight even later on that's similar to this that's going to be tricky to do as well. It's even more difficult than this one, I will go ahead and reveal that. But this fight here, yeah, you have to be patient too, because it is a pretty long fight. And as I said, the more combos you get into, the better too, because that'll help you knock enemies out quicker when you get your combo build up pretty high. I don't think on this game I ever did get the it's called PlayStation trophies, and if it's the Xbox you're playing, then it would be achievements. I never did get the PlayStation trophy for, it's either times 40 or times 50 combo bonus. I know there's a trophy you can get though for doing that, but I'm pretty sure I never got that high on this game, sadly enough. I got pretty close here though. I was getting it up high, and then sadly I got hit and it reset. And I just noticed I'm in the red with my health right now. Now I'm really low. Yikes. Oh my god. After looking at this, I could have died in that fight. One more hit would have killed me there, I see. Oh, it would only take one hit and I would be dead. I wonder if I was even thinking about that when I was actually recording this. I don't know. He's charging at me. And those combo batarangs came in at just the right time. I don't know about you guys, but after what I just saw, I'm very well impressed. I mean, my health got pretty low there, and one hit would have killed me. But I was able to prevent myself from dying. And I do get enough for an upgrade here. And it's pretty late in the game already, but I went ahead and got the power amplifier, I think it says. It's really hard. I'm looking at it. When you look at these recordings again from the raw, it puts them in a tiny screen, so it's kind of hard for me to read. unlike YouTube's large screens. it's it's much easier to see when it's like that.
Sitting in the darkness outside of his cell, I watched the crazed twitching, listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can I let a dirty animal like this live? He is the cancer I have sworn to protect the city from.
Hi there, I'm back. I had to pause the recording because I got interrupted. Anyway, looking back here, okay, I gotta say something quick. This is actually not the same day. I just recorded the previous recording, so I had to recatch up on what I was talking about. I do remember talking about Skyward Sword, but that was a few days ago, and I made more progress since then. But yeah, I had to stop the recording because my family needed me at that time. Anyway, and I don't know if you just heard that, but there was somebody outside shooting like crazy. We live out in the woods, like in the country, so we're right by a forest, and of course there would be hunters nearby shooting their guns at deer. That's one of the disadvantages of living out in the country. But anyway, I remembered I did talk about Skyward Sword. I'm still debating whether or not I should reveal any more about it. You know, at this point, it's been out long enough, so it's not really going to be like completely new to anybody. But still, that game has some pretty big spoilers, especially with the storyline. But I'll think about that here in a minute. When you walk outside, the island's under like this red hue because Ivy's plants are in control of the island, just about anyway. But yeah, you gotta take your time here. There's still those venomous plants that shoot poison spores at you, so keep an eye out for those. And yeah, there's a sniper here. That's the first thing I was targeting, actually. Okay, I know you can hear what I'm doing right now. I'm actually chewing a piece of gum, which I'm going to throw out right now.
This island belongs to me now.
Okay, sorry about that. That was actually kind of rude of me. I shouldn't have been doing that. But it's too late now. And, well, that's something you know about me. I am a gum chewer. But I shouldn't have been doing that before starting the recording now. I apologize, so sorry for all that chomping action. But looks like we got something else going on here. Yeah, we take a trip back to the Joker here. Well, rather the mannequin, who's probably the Joker anyway, but he has something new to say here, so let's go ahead and listen to what he's got.
I once went to a psychiatrist. Doc, I said, every time I get into bed, I think there's somebody under it. I get under the bed, I think there's somebody on top of it. I was going crazy, so I cured myself. I cut the legs off my bed, and then the doctor. Slept fine ever since.
More creepy jokes from the Joker. He actually says another thing in there. I prove yet again that the mannequin slightly moves. It wasn't, well, there was multiple mannequins there, but anyway. He has something else to say, so I actually walk back inside again, just to see what he says. These are kind of like sick jokes, I guess you could say. I really don't know how else to describe them, but hey, what the heck, it is Joker.
A patient goes to see his doctor. Doc, he says, you gotta help me. My wife thinks she's a chicken. The doctor asks, how long has she had this condition? 2 years, says the man. Then why did it take you so long to come and see me, asks the shrink. The man shrugs his shoulders and replies, I needed the eggs.
And I don't know about you, but that was pretty dirty. That was a very innuendo, hidden joke there. But yeah, Well, the Joker's specialty is humor in all fields, though, so you gotta deal with it. But it looks like we just got about every, well, not every single riddle, but almost every single riddle cleared. Yeah, there's still, like I said earlier, some of Ivy's plants around, so they can still poison you if you're not careful. And because we have the Ultra Batclaw, there's a few different things that open up for us, including a riddle, which is right here. When I first played this game, I was like desperate to find the answer to this riddle, only to find out that you can't get it till this point in the game. And it's right there, you just scan those gas cans. And I had to make a cut here because I actually took forever. I took like 2 cycles around the island before realizing, oh yeah, there's a trophy hidden right at this door. It's literally right down from where I was just at. Like, you just hop down and it's right there. And then I had to make another cut here because I wasted even more time. This is in the tunnel between Arkham West and Arkham North. Again, you need the Batclaw to get the riddle. It's actually a trophy. Go ahead and get it. And I don't think I got all the Joker teeth yet. I'm not sure. What else is there to talk about? I don't know why I talked in like a weird voice there.
What do you think you can do, Batman? I am everywhere. My babies know your every move.
There are snipers here though, so you gotta watch
You and
out.
your kind are arrogant enough to think you can destroy us.
And I like how Poison Ivy has this deep, intimidating voice at this point in the game.
The most powerful force on the planet.
But yeah, she also has like a pinch of seductiveness behind that tone of hers as well. It is Poison Ivy though. And she uses that to her advantage.
You're just delaying the inevitable.
Am I? That line is so common anymore. Delaying the inevitable. I hear that almost like every other day now at this point. And we're still missing 3 trophies. One of which I cannot get to. If I remember right. And yeah, that plant was trying to kill me. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. Did not mean to do that. But anyway, yeah, there's another trophy that's actually hidden behind those plants, but I can't get to it thanks to Ivy's interventions. It's just something you have to save till the end of the game, unfortunately. But there is still 2 other trophies you can get, which I will promptly get here soon. Was it really necessary to kill all those plants? I feel like I could have cut that out too, but then the video would have gotten like too short, so leave a little bit of action in there. I do gotta say though, I'm pretty impressed that this video has not lagged at pretty much like hardly at all. Like, I only seen like one part there and it did it for like 5-10 seconds maybe. That's good. I don't need the lag in my videos. This was a pretty long session too. This was actually a 1-hour recording session. I didn't know if I had distinguished that earlier or not, but what happened was I only intended it to be 45 minutes, but then I looked at the clock and it said like 50, and I'm like, well, I'm still having fun, so I'll go ahead and keep playing. Let's see how this turns out.
How did you find that one?
I'm not sure why the Riddler thought that was like one of the hardest ones to get. It was out of reach, but it wasn't the hardest to find. And the last, well, I guess I should say the semi-last trophy is right there. We unfortunately can't get the last one at the moment. Just like intensive treatment, such a tease.